I'm shooting for 146 today. As far as the hold down method, we're going to go the exact same route as the last torture test video. I'm going to be putting double-sided tape on the bottom of these, and then I'm going to be screwing down the ends, and hopefully that's going to be enough for everything to stick. I have run one test piece on this so far, and it turned out pretty good, so I figured, hey, if one worked, 146 will work, right? First, the CNC is going to go and cut out every single little place where a magnet is going to be put. These magnets are 8mm by 2mm, I'm pretty sure. I'll put a link down in the description to the exact magnets that I use for this project. Next, we're going to be cutting out the shelf where the bottle opener actually sits in. These are stainless steel bottle opener inserts. I just got those off Amazon. Once again, I'll have that link down below if you're interested in buying some for yourself. Next, we are going on to the void. What that is so that your bottle cap has enough room to be able to pass the insert and actually, be a bottle opener. Finally, we're gonna go and profile cut. And what that is we're cutting out each of the parts, just making it into the circular figure that it is. I originally had these modeled up at 2.75 inches. So I messed up everything. Not a single one of these are gonna be useful as a bottle opener. And right now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to make these into. Every once in a while, you just make mistakes. And that's okay. Mistakes are a part of learning. I'm not mad at myself for making a mistake. I'm mad at myself that I went through with the mistake. So when I first set up this program, I went ahead and I cut out one of these little test pieces. Everything worked out perfectly fine, so I decided to scale it. Well, when I did that, I scaled it to its tool path rather than to its vector. So instead of being 2.75 inches, these are 2.52 inches. So the inserts will not fit in, the magnets will not fit in. Give me like 30 minutes and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. So like in your time, that'll be like. Pity party is over. We are going to be using this bowl bit and we're going to be making 146 very tiny bowls, and we're going to be calling them ring dishes. Nobody knows the troubles I've seen. Defeated, dejected, D-words. So now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take all those off the bed, scrap them, they're done, screw it, don't care anymore. I'm gonna get some ash, and then I'm gonna reconfigure the entire file, rebuild everything, and then do it all out of ash. Do I think I'm gonna get 146? Heck no. I'll probably get about half that, because of the size of my ash and all kinds of stuff. Things are different based on the size of your ash. 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 White ash. I'm not going to bore y'all with all the details of how I set up the program and everything. Okay, so the purple, that's where the magnets are going to be fitting in. The blue, that is going to be the shelf where the insert actually sits on. And then the green, that's where we're hogging out material. The red, that is our profile. If you want these vectors, they're on my Etsy site. So you can actually see, boom, magnets, all that good stuff. You can clearly see with this vector that it is 2.75 inches. If that does not work, I don't know what's going to happen. Now, the reason that's all choppy is because there are so many of them. You can see all these dotted lines signify each of the boards. These are my 6 ash boards, and it should work. Let's see. .102 white ash bottle openers have been cut. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a round over on every single one of them, the top and the bottom. Then we're going to sand them so they look all nice and good for the finishing process, which we will be doing 3 different finishes. And then, well, we can put in the inserts and all the magnets and they'll be good to go. When you're routing small pieces like this, an easy trick just to make sure that it is as safe as possible is to take some of your double-sided tape, put it down your work surface, take your part, stick it down to it, grab your router, do the round over 204 times. I'm gonna put on an audiobook and get to it. I just put on the second coat of the India ink for the black ash bottle openers, and now onto the bleached ash bottle openers. Now, I've never used oxalic acid before, and it's something that I've always wanted to do. So I've got some oxalic acid right here, I've got some very hot water, I've got gloves, and I've got these. The plan is just to make the mixture, dunk them in, and then see what happens. Well, that didn't turn out at all the way that I wanted it to. If anybody has successfully bleached their own ash at home, just let me know, because I have grown a bunch of oxalic acid crystals, and you don't want that near something that you're going to be drinking, even if you're going to seal it. I don't feel good about those. Scrapping those, yeah, all like 30 of them. On to the next ones, which means we have around 30 so left. We're gonna half that do natural, and then half of that we are going to do a little bit of stain, but I'm going to mix the stain in with the clear itself so that it has a little bit of a transparent stain on it. It should look kind of cool, and it's going to save me time. That's the real reason I'm doing it. Now that this is dry, we are left with this, where we need to still put our brass coin, and then on the back we need to put our insert as well as our magnets, and we'll be done. The inserts sit nice and flush on the back, and the magnets are just strong enough so that they could hold like a piece of paper or something, but definitely will stick to anything, especially things around here in the shop, which is nice. I'm also giving 3 of these away, so one of them in the white ash, one of them in the black ash, and then one in what I call the dirty ash. So in order to enter the win one of these, it is extremely simple. All you have to do is be subscribed and then comment down below your favorite one-liner joke, and my wife will choose her favorite top 3 on April 8th, 2022, and then I will be sending these colors randomly to the 3 winners. Please be in the United States in order to enter this contest, and if you just want to comment down below, that'd be great too. So thank you very much for watching today, and hopefully my next torture test will be not just torturing myself, but actually the CNC. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Bye. If you'd like to have your sticker up here on the toolbox, just go ahead and send one over. P.O. Box is listed down in the description below. Thanks.